What's up? Happy last day of April. All of my wonderful friends out here in the internet world. We are going to have a big send off for our last day of going live every single day for the month of April. But don't worry, I've got plans to keep going through May. But I am going to take the next couple days off because we've got some things that we need to clean up for you guys. So what you're going to be seeing over these next couple days, let me make sure I'm getting everything shared into the group for you guys here. So what you're going to be seeing over these next couple days, where is my feed? Oh, here I am. What we're going to be going over these next couple days is going to be we're gonna be working on implementing all of your the click and play stuff that we've been building out for you and getting it live for you by Friday. That way we can have you guys could use all this cool stuff that we've been building out. Hold on, multitasking is not working for me today. All right. And if you're joining me, give me a hi. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're hanging out with me. Love to love all my peeps that have been hanging out with me all month of April and all the cool stuff we've been doing. And so I got that shared in the group. So we should start seeing a couple of you guys starting to trickle in here. So what we're going to be focusing on today is we're going to be setting up a challenge, and we're going to be working. I'm going to be challenging you guys for the month of May to start growing. We've taken a lot of time. We've talked about strategies. We've talked about automations. We've talked about different ways to generate traffic, different ways to generate leads. We have dug into the deep parts of everything that we're doing. Now, what we need to do is we need to we need to get you guys on the road. We need to get you guys moving, rocking and rolling, generating business, making some money. So that's what we're going to focus on. Is we are going to focus on creating a challenge for the month of May. And the beauty of this is that with us creating a challenge for the month of May, this is going to give you the same strategy that you can use for your groups. This is going to give you the same strategy that you can use for your marketing. So let's jump in here. And again, if you're hanging out with me, give me a hi. Let me know that you're here. Let me know what's happening. And let me know that you can see me. All right. Let's get going. All right. So for the month of May, what we're going to do, let's go bulk mode. James. Hello, Dumbledore. Go ahead and ask while we're getting started here. I'm just actually setting up our boards now. Why don't you go ahead and type that in here, and I'm more than happy to answer the questions for you. Let's see what we got. Let's grab our. Ooh, I like this one. Let me change this up a little bit today. We're gonna get a little bit different. So while James is putting that question in the chat for me, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a couple different areas. We're going to create a couple different areas to challenge for the challenge for the month of May. And I've got a bonus for whoever wins for the month of May. I've got some prizes that I want to share with you guys. It's gonna be fun. So May 2024 challenge. And we're going to be a little generic, but we're going to call it the growth challenge. All right. So for our May 2024 challenge, oh, looks like we've got some more people hanging out with us. If you're here, say hi. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're hanging out with us. Love to know that you guys are what's happening with you all. Okay, so for the May 2024 growth challenge, here's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on a couple different areas. We're going to focus on traffic. We're going to focus on leads and of course, as always, cheddar. We need some money. So we're going to focus on traffic, leads, and money. These are going to be our three areas for the growth challenge. And since we're calling it the growth challenge, what we're going to do is we are actually going to I'm going to have three different prizes, and those three different prizes are actually going to be a free month of our new growth plan for whoever wins this. Meaning that like all of the stuff that we've been building over this last month, you'll be able to have it added for free inside of your Profit Lifter account for you. We'll sit down, customize your funnels for you. We'll basically build out all the stuff that we've been building together over here. All right, so James has a question before we get started. Let's see what James wants. I am trying to integrate the app LNKDRA with Profit Lifter. Do I use Go High Level or Lead Connector? This app creates contact lists on LinkedIn. Can you elaborate on that a little bit for me, James? If there is, I think it's actually Lead Connector, because if you use the Go High Level, it integrates it with that URL. When you use the Lead Connector one, it integrates it with any of the partner URLs, all of that. So I hope that helps. Yeah, I would say it's the Lead Connector one is what you want to be focused on. All right, so for May 2024 Growth Challenge, here's what we want to focus on. And we're going to set up our challenges here. So what are our contest rules? Now, one thing I want you to remember is that while we're going through this, I will be able to see inside of your CRM to know if you were telling me the truth or not. So we're going to be able to see who actually has this. So we're going to put best traffic improvement for a category, leads, most leads generated, and money, most new sales. We're not going to discriminate based on dollar amount. I wanted to just be focused on actual sales, not gross revenue. You can worry about the revenue on your own side. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be looking at, okay, who can improve their traffic to their website and to their funnels the most, who can generate the most leads, and who can make the most sales. Now, with this, there are going to be some bonuses included with this, and these are going to be bonus points for whoever wins. So let's change these colors so my brain knows that it looks good. So we're going to do light green. We're going to do light green. Keep this all light green. All right. So here's what I'm going to challenge you guys with. First is going to be Facebook, or it doesn't necessarily have to be Facebook, or LinkedIn group. And we're going to asterisk this. The reason we want to put an asterisk here is very simple. Ooh, that's huge. Asterisk must be an open marketing group. When I refer to this as an open marketing group, what that means is that it's open to the public. People they still may need to register, but it's just kind of public where anybody can see what's happening inside of it. These groups actually do incredibly well as people are looking for solutions. A lot of times, like if you put let's say, and I'm supporting the Credit Suite team today, but let's say you want to get out there and you want to say, hey, like have a group that's on building business credit or getting financing for startups or whatever direction you want to go. Make the group open, make it where it's public that people can see it. That way, as you're going in here and you're working on stuff, now you're going to be able to, your stuff is going to actually show up to more people. So that's the goal here, is to get you out in the public, get you out in the public space, talking to people, seeing what's going on. Next thing we're going to do, consistent social, just one. I mean, you can create unlimited groups, actually, James. You can have multiple groups out there, but I would say, like, you're only going to get 1 point for one extra point for having the group. But this is for marketing purposes. Like, the more groups that you have, the more groups you're managing, the more traffic you're going to get, the more opportunities you're going to have to generate leads, the more money you should be making off of each of these groups. Part of the other challenge is consistent social media posts. Making sure that you're posting daily. And I mean, honestly, guys, I need to do this too. I'm terrible at it. And here I am on live every day telling you guys to do this. But consistent social media posts. We're just focusing on organic traffic for this challenge. But we want to help you guys get up and going. Get things rock and rolling. Facebook and LinkedIn are two different platforms. I don't want to have to choose one versus the other. It is two different platforms, but they're two different audiences as well. LinkedIn is gonna be people that are. So if you were to ask me, if you don't want to run two groups, which is fine, I would actually focus more on Facebook than I would LinkedIn. LinkedIn is better for networking, connecting with people, but the average duration of people of time that people are on LinkedIn opposed to Facebook is very different. Facebook is a lot more likely to get people who are to reach out to people just because of their algorithm, how it's set up, and then also the fact that you have a lot more people that are just on Facebook scrolling or reading things. So that would be it. But I've also seen LinkedIn groups that are incredible, that do very, very well. The other thing that you can look at is, like, while you're posting, just post it in both the groups. Like, it's pretty simple. But yeah, I agree. Sometimes managing multiple groups can be exhausting. A lot of conversations, a lot of time. But that's also, like, once you start generating the traffic, getting the leads, getting the money in from it, that's where I would be hiring a VA that would probably be one of my early hires, would be somebody who can be more of a community manager and getting in there and handling that side. So for traffic, again, I've said this before, social media posts, organic posts don't really do much from a traffic side, but it does help with the people who do like your pages, who are already engaged, who are working on who want to hear from you. So that's what I'm going to recommend there. Actually, sorry, my brain's kind of freezing up today. We're going to hop back in here. Let's look at our marketing map so we can look at some of the other organic routes. We're not going to throw you guys completely into all of these things. We are really going to be focusing on yeah. There we go. Attend new networking group. We're also going to include, if you visit a networking group, you go to a networking function. I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you a boost in your points for that as well. So here's your three traffic challenges. Start a Facebook group. Start advertising it. Start posting on social media consistently. And I'm going to throw in a big bonus if you take the Keith challenge. I'm not saying that you should do 30 days worth of live content by any means. That this isn't for everyone. But go live one time a week. This is the challenge. Let's get you guys up. Let's get you going on that side. All right, so let's talk about some lead generation. For our challenge for lead generation, let's change up our colors here so we can keep track. We're going to make this a little bit limier. Let's move you over here. And this thing is not lining up the way I want. Okay, close enough. All right, so lead generation. What we're going to look at, or what we're going to work on, I have posted for 30 days straight, but never got live at all. Oh, Timberly, looks like you got some room for growth, sister. That's why we're doing this here. So let's make it a point. Let's work on going live together. And if you want, if you guys want, I am more than happy to share with you guys live strategies. One thing that I did do, I don't know if you guys saw this, but let me show you this. I actually put this in here. All right, let's see. Where did I put it? This was just an uploaded video. It wasn't me going live. Man, I have a bunch of content in here. Let's see. We're gonna go search for Restream. Here we go. This was from April 10th. I actually recorded this for a client, but works out incredibly well for you guys as well. This is so you can learn how to use Restream for going live. So this is the software that I use. I pay like $9 a month, something like that. Let me show you what this looks like. I'm going to disable my camera. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully, yeah, it does send us down the rabbit hole. That's okay. So with this, you can see like with Restream, I can actually see like all the conversations while I'm talking. If I've got multiple people in here, I can see the multiple people. I can invite guests, which is actually a really cool feature. Like if you're live and you want to do something like a, hey, come on, ask me, I'll bring you up. We can talk about it. Designs, if you want to change your background. Captions, which is really cool. You see it'll show up at the bottom there. Like I feel like I'm living in the Matrix here watching this. So have questions, you have all these different things. Stickers or ticker that just goes across the bottom. You also have QR codes where you can put it in here, schedule a free consultation or whatever, and then people can scan it and download your guides or do whatever they like. So incredibly handy tool. I highly recommend that if you're going to go live, Restream will make your life way easier, and definitely worth the time and worth the investment on that. Attendee limit, I believe, is actually 10 people. 10 people are the most that you can have on live at Restream at any given time. Attendees, like people showing up, it's actually going live on social media. So like right now, I'm using Restream to broadcast to Facebook and to YouTube. So like it will broadcast to as many people as show up to your lives. So there's no attendee limit. It's got a limit of 10 people that can be actually inside of the platform itself. That's okay. You kind of threw me for a loop there as well. What you're thinking of is like Zoom, or webinar software, something like that. All right, so let's hop back over to our challenge. So yeah, you were thinking of a webinar, absolutely. So next we want to look at leads. So let's come up with we're going to go with most leads generated, and let's do this. Let's have a category, or let's do lead magnets. And this is the challenge. This is what we're doing. Networking leads. And for those of you guys who are hanging out with me, I know there's a handful of you guys that I just absolutely adore. You've been with me like just about every single day, and I just I adore you guys. You guys are my favorite. But one thing that I was thinking of, so tomorrow and Thursday, like I'm not planning on going live, but I'm not opposed to going live inside of the group. What I'm going to be taking the hour for is I'm going to be recording our training videos for like the affiliate click and plays, all these click and plays that we've been adding over the past month. I'm actually going to be recording our videos of what we're doing with them. So these are going to be the live training, or these are going to be the training videos that are going to be inside of the system. But I really need to get all that wrapped up. So that's what I'm going to be working on the next couple of days. You guys want to see that process or more than I don't know if I can go live and record at the same time because it takes up my camera, but we'll do that. And while we're going through this, I'm actually thinking of some really cool prizes for you guys. So we're going to do lead magnet. We're going to do networking leads. We're also going to do affiliate leads generated. These are your three categories, or not categories, but these are going to be your three challenges for most leads generated. Sorry, my touch of OCD is getting to me here. Okay, so for leads, the challenge is going to be how many leads can you generate with your lead magnet, how many leads can you generate with networking, and how many leads can you generate from affiliates. So that's going to be the goal. Next, let's come up with our big challenge for money. Money. All right. Most new sales. Sorry, I was having a thought there, but I decided the thought's not quite what I want at this time in my life. Okay, so most new sales. You know what? We're just going to leave that where it is. That's just it. Whoever gets the most new I want it to be on the recording, so I'm going to message you. Man, you got me all excited, Timberly. You can't just say, "Hey, I got some juicy news," and not tell me what it is. Man, now I'm going to be thinking about it all afternoon. All right, so and again, guys, the reason that I'm doing this with you like this, really simple. This is my process for coming up with challenges. Like it's not May. You guys will see the emails go out tonight. But what I'm doing is I'm coming up with the strategy of it's okay. I'm giving you a hard time. But what I'm doing is I'm coming up with the strategy of like what is our challenge going to be for the month of May? Because again, like as you start managing a group, this is how you engage. This is how you engage your group. This is how you engage your audience, your leads, your clients that are there, your leads even. Like give them something tangible. Give them something that makes it so that they go, hey, I need to do this because one, it's going to help me grow my business, but two, I have the opportunity to win prizes. So anytime I do a challenge, you want to or any sort of contest, I always like to do giveaways with it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make this one a little bit, we're going to have some fun with this. And we're going to call this one the prizes. Because I don't know if you know this or not, but if you try to motivate people without a prize, it doesn't always work. So this is something we definitely want to do is get our prizes in order. All right. All right, so for our grand prize, we're going to have a grand prize. We're going to do a runner-up prize. And we are going to do third place. All right, now let's come up with prizes. So for our grand prize, this is going to be free month of, I'm taking all the prizes. Free month of growth plan. Actually, we're going to do this backwards. We're going to start at the bottom. So third place is going to be a free month of the growth plan. Oh, we've already got the challenge starting. Third place, we're going to give a free month of the growth plan. We've got some big changes on what we're doing with our monthly growth plans now, where we're basically going to be adding all of like any click and plays, anything in the click and play library that you want, that you need. We'll actually go in there, set it up for you, put in all the content for the emails, all of that. We'll put that all in there. For second place, so this one actually has a value of $997. Second place is going to be free month growth plan plus free ad setup, which means if you want to run paid ads, this is going to be a 1997 value. So this is about a $2,000 value for second place. This grand prize is going to be nuts. So we're going to have fun with this one. Free grand prize. We're going to do free month of the growth plan, of course. And we're going to do plus free ad setup plus free customization package. And what's included with the customization package is we actually I sit down with you. We come up with your irresistible offers together. We will customize your website. We will customize your landing pages and funnels. We will put everything together for you. Basically, we'll set it all up. We'll personalize it. You will have a custom website. Only ascending. So this one is actually, we sell this package for $49.97. So that's a $5,000 giveaway that we're doing for the month of May, for the grand prize winner. So think of it this way: if you're a grand prize winner at the end of May, that means we're going to build you a custom website. We're going to add any click and plays that you need for the month of June, and you're going to get a free ad campaign setup, which means if you come up with like a budget of $10 a day, $20 a day, whatever, we will run your ads for you and have everything set up. And yeah, so you could legitimately have a custom website, custom automations, custom all the click and plays that you can want, and a free ad campaign setup. Already practicing my princess. Oh, Timberly's throwing down. Timberly's getting feisty out here. I love it. Come on. So this is gonna be our challenge for the month of May. The business that the grand prize is going to be used for. Awesome. I love it. So this is going to be your 2024 May growth challenge. So what we're going to look at is we're going to see who can get the most traffic improvement, who can generate the most leads, who can get the most in sales, and from there, whoever the grand prize winner is going to get our big bad boy turbocharge package, which includes a free month of your growth plan, free ad setup, free customization package, and second place is going to be a free growth plan for the month, and free ad setup. It's about $2,000 value. And third place is going to include a free month of growth plan. And all who participate are actually, we're going to create a special click and play snapshot just for those who are attending the challenge. and going to be a part of it for the month of May. We will start putting up. So let's think about this. Now that we have our structure, now that we know what we're going to do. See, like one thing that you guys haven't caught, the reason that I'm having so much fun doing these lives is because it gives me a chance to do the work I would have been doing on my own. It's just you guys get to come along in the process. All right. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to think about, okay, now that we have our challenge set up. Like I love this. I'm already excited about this. I'm already buzzing, going, ooh, this is gonna be a lot of fun. This is gonna get real dirty here. Having fun with it. But next thing we want to do is we want to think about how are we going to promote this challenge. So let's come back over here. And what am I looking for? We're gonna change up. We're gonna move away from our normal ones. We're actually just gonna go with mind map here on this one. And the reason I want to do this one a little bit different is because this is going to be this is more of a brain dump for me. I love mind mapping like this. It's very helpful. You'll see why here in just a second. Clear out our excess stuff. Okay, so we're going to call this challenge engagement. So first thing we want to do, email entire list. Next, we are going to post in group. Next, we are going to create a landing page. Next, we are going to do daily winner boards. We're going to start looking and figuring out who we're going to start posting who is the head of the board. This could be a little cumbersome, but I've got a wonderful VA named Herwin who's going to help me with that. If you're watching Herwin, this is going to be your job. Have fun with that. And then we are going to, next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a, on our Fridays, we're going to have winner updates on Fridays to see who's in the lead, just announcing, letting us all see if Timberly is actually telling us the truth or what's going to happen from there. So here is our challenge for the month of May. So what we're going to be focused on, again, best traffic, most improvement. We're going to be I'm going to be challenging you guys with starting a Facebook or a LinkedIn group, create consistent social media posts, attend a networking group. This is actually going to be in real life. This is going to be on. This is going to be in person, and I want to see you go live one time. And when you go live, make sure that let us know inside of the group. One of the things that helps out a ton with people going live is like people just being in there interacting with the live. Now, if you're in the same industry, I get it. It could be a little bit awkward because like if you're, so for example, like if you're, let's say you're offering business. You guys are talking crap. I love it. If you guys are, so if you're going live on Facebook and let's say you're talking about business credit, if somebody else if somebody else who offers business credit and business loans goes into your live, their friend group is going to see that they're in the first person's live. So one of the things that I will tell you is, or that I can always give you advice on, is if you see someone else going live, there's nothing wrong with supporting them, engaging with them, like helping out with that. But also be careful because like if people see you going to if your audience can, not your audience, but your friend list on Facebook can see you going to competitors' live events, engaging with the videos, things like that. Oh, James out here taking the high road. I like this, James. Accountability partners. I like that plan. I was talking to Keith and Keith only. You are, oh, live scares me for some reason. Timberly, man, you guys are getting ruthless. Am I going to have to separate you two? Look at you, um, going at it. All right, so so we've got our prizes. We've got everything set up. So this is going to be our challenge for the month of May, guys. So this is what you're going. This is your guys' challenge. What I'm going to do for you guys is during the month of May. Um, during the month of May, what I'm going to commit to you guys is while you're doing this. Commitment. Yeah, this isn't even going to be. This is going to be my commitment to you. So what I'm going to work on for you guys for the month of May. We can handle all the burgers. Timberly, you're gonna get every man. Yeah, I got to be careful with you. You're ruthless. Like just a reminder, don't make Timberly mad. She's gonna be having fun with it. She's gonna get us in trouble. Okay, so my commitment to you guys while we're going through this challenge, um, um, my commitment to you guys is this. We are going to be 1 to 2 click and play add-ons weekly. So all this stuff that we've been building out, all this stuff that we've been talking about in our 3.0 strategy, we are going to be like this Pixels, the affiliate program. I'm going to get the video training done. Where we'll have that locked in because I know it's not working just quite yet, but I'll have all that wrapped up. Mo is actually working on our power dialer now for you guys. We'll get the sales process. We've got a list of about 10 different click and plays that we already have set up. I want to have all of these for you guys live for the month of May, meaning that the training videos are there, it loads, it's easy, it's set up, it's ready to go. So that's my commitment to you is I will keep pumping you guys full of tools and getting you guys all the resources that you need inside of your account to be able to make that work. The other thing that I'm going to do is really simple. I'm going to focus my training. I'm going to focus our trainings on the challenge, meaning that those who show up are going to have an unfair advantage to those who don't. So what this means is we'll do like I'll do a training on my favorite tips of going live, like how to make it work. We'll think through some networking group. Man, my brain is just reeling right now. I've got some great ideas just talking through this. We'll come up with some networking group trainings. I'm going to show you guys how to automate your networking, the networking process. Consistent social media posts, that one, not really much we can do there, but we'll talk about strategies. Based in a LinkedIn group, I'll dedicate an entire day just to showing you guys how I've built a lot of different groups inside of Facebook. I was managing the Credit Suite Get Business Credit Group. We have 50,000 people. I launched the first ever credit repair group in the space, which is Credit Repair Junkies that my buddy Bruce Politano owns now. I've got a lot of experience with groups and managing them, pulling leads out of them, all of that. Lead magnets will hop into the training while we're once we launch that. But I will make the commitment to you guys to train you guys through this process. I'm also going to do a big sales training. I want to work with you guys through a sales process because knowing how to sell a deal is by far one of the most important things there is. So I'll work with you through that process and get going on that. So that's our challenge for the month of May, guys. You guys, traffic, leads, money. And then get prizes for it. So you're not only going to make money for the month of May, but you're also going to get prizes for it. My commitment, we're going to be launching click and plays left and right for you guys and putting them inside the resource center. So you've got your training videos, everything's going to be set up there. What you're going to see from us is that this click and play library, all these things that we've been adding, this is actually turning into my primary strategy for marketing and for us, for our growth. Because what it's doing is it's allowing me the ability to show you guys how to customize, create all these awesome tools, release them to you, and then you guys can start to implement them and use it. What if PL had an event that we could all come to and meet each other? That would be a lot of fun, but let me get our numbers up a little bit first. I mean, we're still tiny. We're still tiny little guys. We don't have that many customers that would show up. I mean, look, I go live every day, and I got 4 of you guys hanging out with me here. But that's something that I would love to work on for later on. And a little secret, I think Ty is actually working on this for partners for Credit Suite as well. And we will definitely be there. Like I would be one of the big speakers with Ty, all that fun stuff. So as those events start popping, you'll start seeing me out and about more. And but yeah, we would definitely get to a place. We will grow this family, don't you? I'm not worried. The reason I have, like, I'll be honest, guys. One of the things that so in my journeys of entrepreneurship, I've learned some lessons here that I'm always cautious of. So a lot of people, when they start their business, they kind of struggle with the how am I going to grow? Like how am I going to get out there? How am I going to generate leads? How am I going to like get people in? How do I sell them? I don't have that problem. I'm actually on the opposite side. Like I'm in a position where because I have all these tools, I've got all these connections, I've got JV partnerships, I've got all this stuff going on. I'm not in a position that I have to look at it going, how do I get leads? How do I do this? I'm looking at it from a how do I systematize and make my company scalable? Meaning that like as we grow, like what happens is I get out there, we launch a product. So I'll be transparent with you guys on like things that products that we've launched and what we've done. We have like our growth plan that we've been doing where like originally it was like, hey, look, we'll just sit down, tell us what you want, we'll come in, we'll build it, pay us $1,000 a month. It's like having a VA. It sounds cool, but the problem is everything is a linchpin on me, meaning that like I have to go in, I have to meet with clients, I have to sit down, map out the automations, then I can hand it over to the team. So it's very time constrictive, and it's very constrictive on the scaling side because I am the linchpin in this. So for me, what I have figured out is like I had to reposition our offerings and look at this and go, okay, how do I structure the company in a way that I can offer a product that can demand the same price with the same delivering the same results, essentially solve the same problem, but make it where I'm not a linchpin or one person or any part of my team is not a linchpin in this transaction. So it becomes more scalable. And so that's what and I'll be 100% honest. This happened. What day was it? It was April. It was my birthday. That's right about when it happened. It happened around April 11th. Going live every day, like as we started. I started having the plan. I started having the thought, like it came to me on the 11th, but then once we jumped in and we started building this 3.0 and building this upgrade package, like everything just kind of came in full light of looking at this going, if like I can have all this stuff here, but the best way to do this is to make it where we have all these add-ons, so that we can focus on growth. Because there is a problem if you have too many leads and you can't get to them. Too much business can be too much business, and not having the systems to support it can be just as detrimental as not having enough business. So like for me, I haven't really focused on growing. April has been my month of focusing on you guys. Like I wanted to focus on our community first. I wanted to focus on you guys who have been early adopters, who have been with me at the beginning while we've been going through this. I wanted to like just get out here and work with you guys, listen, hear what you guys are doing. Now that we're getting there, now the month of May is when we're actually looking at, okay, now it's time to get into scalable mode. We're going to be going hot and heavy on our we're going to be going hot and heavy on our affiliate program, getting that all locked in and dialed in for you guys, so you can make money with us, so you can refer us, you can earn, we all earn. And we're going to be running ads ourselves and start ad campaigns. And I'm going to be joining this challenge with you. I'm not going to be competing with you because I'll kick all of your butts and you won't even know what hit you. And and I don't need all of this. I've already got all the grand prize, so I'm not worried about that. But I'm going to be going through this challenge with you guys as well, because to me, like challenges aren't just for the attendees. It's also for me also. So that's I'm just having. I'm kind of having like a heartbreaking moment with the being the last day of April and not planning on going live for a couple days. You guys are kind of just getting the last of a great month. Final parting thoughts, but this is our goal. This is our goal for May, is to really focus on growth. Profit Lifter, we're going to be focusing on getting out in the marketplace, being out there running ads, being much more engaged. One thing that you guys can expect over, like I know a lot of you guys are used to seeing me every day. I think I'm going to keep doing this to some degree. I do need to take these next couple days off just because I need the break. I need to focus on cleaning up some of this stuff. I'm revamping the team, getting our packages together, and I need to spend a lot of time on video. Excuse me, a lot of time on video, just putting together some of the tools that you guys need. So that's going to go towards that. But one of the things that I am that we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting together more structured YouTube videos that are going to be more designed for outreach, things that are going to be able to engage with clients, reach out to people, and then we're going to have more of these like nuts and bolts. I'm going to call them the meat and taters lives, where we're like jumping in, dissecting different workflows, working through like automation sequences, like really the hands too. But those are going to be private to just the group. That is not going to be something that we're going to be doing in public. This is just going to be for people that are inside of the group, for users only, because we want you guys, like I want you to be using it. I want to keep going live with you guys every day. But there's some of this stuff that is not really made for a live audience, where others is really designed for you guys, or some of it is really designed for outreach, where we'll be doing our SEO and all that fun marketing things that go along with it. But we will still have just family meetings. We'll do the meat and taters ones where we I jump in, show you the automations, show you how to customize things, work through that process. And I will get back to a point next week where I'll do that daily from noon to 1, where we can just hang out. And it's just going to be, like I said, a lot more focus in the group, a little more casual, where I'm going to be in there. Not that I'm not always casual, but you know how it goes. So that's kind of our plans moving forward. We'll still have the Friday Ask Me Anythings and all of that fun stuff. But that's all I got for you guys. This was really amazing, Keith. So thankful for your efforts. April 1st. No, it was difficult, but we were very appreciative. I appreciate that, Timberly. Thank you very much. It has been a lot of fun. Like it's been good for me. I got to knock off a lot of the cobwebs. And here's the thing, guys. Like I put in the challenge to go live, for you guys to go live. I will tell you firsthand. Like I was going live with Credit Suite. I was helping I was helping with some of that stuff and filling in for Ty. So like I was kind of in the groove. But going live every day just changed my mentality as the business owner, as the leader of the business, where I looked at it and I was like, okay, now like it really got me to a point of changing my perspective. So it being internally looking, it made me focus outward and be more open with communication. Think about like what's happening. So like as you get started down this growth challenge, keep in mind that the more you do it, the more successful it's going to be. The more you go live, the better you're going to become at it. The more it's going to help. The more you attend networking groups, the more success you're going to have. And that's what it comes down to with all of this. Like the goal for you should be, get so incredibly good at this that marketing becomes second nature, where you're not even thinking about it. It's not even something that you're worried about. It's just another part of your day. And then you'll get to a point where it flows, it becomes natural. Then you can start, once you master it like that, then you can start really turning up the juice. And that's what I'm doing for the month of May, is I'm focusing on us turning up the juice. And I want to help you turn up the juice as well. So sorry, allergies are killing me today. So I'm going to hop off here before I choke to death. I appreciate all of you guys hanging out with me for this month of April. I'm concluding. I have successfully went live every day for the month of April. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys soon, and we will start really launching our growth challenge for the month of May. Have an amazing day.